Now, this is very different for me because I usually just focus on our program, our guys in the program. I was going to do a talk about some of our guys at the next level. I'll save that for next week. All right. Uh, I I want to talk about some things personal with me, and I don't usually do this. If you had not noticed, I haven't done a full show like this since what was it, the week of Carmel? So the week of October 10th, I think. Yeah, it's been a while, 3 or 4 weeks, and I don't usually take that long off during the season. Usually, I'm very consistent, week in, week out, week in, week out. I'm always dropping something. If I can't drop a full show for some reason, I'm dropping a short clip or something on Instagram for people to see, talk about the team, talk about our players, talk about what's coming up. But middle of October, I had some unfortunate events happen to me and my family. On October 13th, had a great uncle who I've known for 25 years pass away. Name was Marshall Sims. Less than a week later, I had a cousin who I've literally known my entire life, Alicia Collins, pass away. And I want to talk about both of them for a moment. First, Alicia, I said, a cousin I've literally had in my life. I'm 37 years old now. So 37 years old. Had her in my life, her family, her sister, Ashley, her daughter, Blake, her mother, Sadie, has just been one of the best aunts I've ever had. Just truly, truly incredible people. This make my family so special, and it's just seeing what my cousin was dealing with behind the scenes was difficult, honestly. We shot a commercial with her last May. It was an all-day thing for her, which took a lot of energy and this. I can't imagine how she was able to get through it. But we shot this commercial for her through Community Health Network, I believe. And it was a great commercial. We shot so much, and they ended up using so little of the part that I was in with them. But it's okay. Here it is right here. Rolling.
My name is Alicia from Indianapolis. I'm a wife and a mother of three. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was early stage, so I had a lumpectomy, and I felt that I was good, but I was diagnosed again 5 years later. So I was like, uh-oh, this is a big deal. I had to have chemo and radiation. Really, it was devastating. I thought my life was over, but then I was introduced to Dr. Badia with Community Health Network, MD Anderson Cancer Center. Dr. Badia was very informative. He asked me if I was interested in clinical trials. I felt like this is someone that I can trust. He's going to give me the facts. He's going to tell me the pros and cons. And he also made sure that I was making the decision. And I said, yes. I know that a lot of African Americans aren't in clinical trials, but I leaned into it and wanted to be a part of it because this was an opportunity to just see if this trial could help me. You know, you're monitored all the time. And for a person like me who wants to know what is going on all the time, that's great. So Dr. Badia is my primary oncologist, but now that I'm on the research side of Community MD Anderson, Dr. Reddy is my research oncologist. Dr. Wade performed all of my radiation, and I have my care team that helped me through the process. Another factor that is huge for me is that it allows me to have a drug that is absolutely free, and it's not the burden on my family. So when I first found out that I had cancer, it was the most difficult thing I've ever had to go through. But now I have a spirit of gratitude. I feel blessed and lucky to have the opportunity to be alive. And so if I knew someone that was going through what I was going through, I would definitely encourage them to participate in a clinical trial. For me, it was life-changing.
We did all that, and just, man, seeing what strength my cousin had to be able to go through that was truly incredible, man. She was a fighter to the very end. Breast cancer, it sucks. It really does. Cancer sucks overall, but man, just seeing her go through that, and her husband Tommy is just a true soldier, a man of faith, a strong. It takes a strong person, man. I don't know how he's been able to do it, how he's been able to guide her and be by her side through all this. I appreciate him more than he could possibly ever know. For somebody that to do that for their loved one, that's truly what, everybody, a lot of people want to get married, a lot of people want to be in these long relationships. Well, this is the ugly side of the relationship he just had to deal with. It's okay, you love me, but can you show me how much you love me by helping me through my lowest, through my worst times? And man, he's done that. He's been there for her, or was there for her, for so much through her battle. And I was at their wedding in 2014. I've been just around them since they've just for so long. They were at my wedding in 2018. I hate that, man. The wedding was great. Her funeral service was truly touching, and it was very special to see so many people come out and pay her that respect that she earned from them. And now, like I said, I had a great uncle, and my aunt Ernestine, call her Aunt D. Okay, simple. Me and my cousins grew up with her in the 90s so much. I mean, she didn't have kids of her own, so me and my 6 cousins were like her kids. We spent so much time around her. She was our favorite aunt, probably, most likely. Anybody asked, she was like her. She helped us so much and was just like there for us. And when Marshall came around, my Uncle Marshall, excuse me, didn't really think of the guy at first. I'm young, in my preteens and teenager, whatever. Like, hey, who's this dude coming around my aunt, man? Who you? Get around from here. But he turned out to be a great dude, man. He really turned out to be a very special individual. He loved my aunt dearly, and everybody wants to say, the saying, protect black women. And he did that in so many ways. He protected her and just loved her as much as anybody possibly could. And I'm so appreciative and thankful for him in that. And when he came down with his illness and sickness, it was her turn to repay. And she did it, man. Protect black women turned into black women protect black men. She did so much for him, getting him the help that he needed, getting him to places that would help make everything better for him as best as it possibly could be. Here I am. Here's a picture that was in his obituary at his service, and it's a picture of me with them at their wedding in 2001, I think. Once again, I'm at their wedding. They were at my wedding. It's been so special to me. Both of them, actually, my Uncle Marshall and my cousin Alicia, for my 30th birthday, this is before I started doing True Word Football in 2018. I did a 30-person birthday party at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse here in Indianapolis, and just having 30 people at a restaurant like that for an event was crazy. But I was able to get it done, made it happen. 30 people showed up, and they were there showing up for me, right there with me, and I appreciate that so much. I look back at these two individuals that have been in my life for so long, and I'm sad that I don't have them around anymore, but I'm happy that I had them for the time I had them. I am going to miss each of them tremendously. I find strength in knowing that the pain and everything they went through for so long is over. They are definitely within the hands of God right now. I'm very thankful to have seen everything that they can do for others and everything that everybody did for them in their last few years here with us. It's just, man, everybody talks about faith, family, and football. That was it for me. That was it. Football, usually when the season comes around, I put so much time and effort into the show to deliver for you guys. And like the top 100 took a lot out of me, but I made it done. I was like, man, I wanted to get this done. I had to put the best product out there that I possibly could. I got it done. And then boom, this happens. And it just like, it took what energy I usually would have. It was just like, I don't feel like doing a show right now. I really don't. I had to take a step back. I had to really, just emotionally, I just wasn't in it. Emotionally, I just wasn't in it. And last week, I had an opportunity to go to the game at Perry, but that was the same day as Alicia's funeral. I was exhausted. I was emotionally drained. I didn't want to. I said, you know what? I'm stepping back. I'm gonna be with family. So that's what I did. Very rare will I choose not to go to a Warren Central football game. Very rare. Very rare. Very rare. So, to my cousin, Alicia, I love you so much. I know you're in a much better place right now. To Blake, Ashley, Aunt Sadie, and the rest of the family, Tommy, hey, you guys know I'm here for you guys till the wheels fall off. I love you guys so much. Alicia meant so much to me, so I'm very happy to do this video in honor of her. To my aunt Dee, you've been like a second mother to me for my entire life. My Uncle Marshall was a special dude, truly special. I'm glad to see that you had him in your life for so long as well, Aunt Dee. We all loved him. We all loved joking with him. He was great. He'll be missed.